I am going to walk you through one of the modules in our EcoMap Economic Intelligence Monitor, dynamic intelligence platform that tracks multiple dimensions of economic competitiveness. It's built for economic development directors, city and chamber executives, and other leaders who need to move beyond static reports and make data-driven decisions that strengthen their state's economic position. The problem it solves is one most of you are living every day. Your team is spending hours pulling data from disconnected sources, handing off spreadsheets that someone else then has to turn into something a lawmaker, a member, or a journalist can actually act on. The monitor closes that gap. It aggregates, normalizes, and visualizes the data, and then makes it just as easy to tell the story as it is to find the insight. Today, I'll walk you through the business applications, formation, and survival, one of the modules that are available today. Let me show you how it works. This module is all about understanding the environment for businesses and how well businesses sustain and create jobs. Business survival and employment can have a major impact on local economies, and this module puts that in a clear, comparable context. At its core, this module is built around 3 key data points: business formation, business survival rates, and job creation. Together, these 3 measures give you a realistic picture of business health and impact. So for the summary tab, the same structure as the other modules in the Economic Intelligence Monitor tool, the summary tab pulls the most recent available data for your primary geography and gives you a snapshot of where your state stands across the 3 submodules. Module 1, Formation and County Statistics. The first submodule looks at business application acceptance for businesses within the data, which is also available at the county level. Let's select, right now we have states selected. Let's see those here. But you can also switch to see counties selected. So let's look at some Maryland, Carroll County, Allegheny County, Charles County. Okay, we apply filters. We show the average jobs created by new businesses alongside existing businesses. Together, these numbers tell you something meaningful about the relationship between new businesses and job creation in your local economy. We also show net business growth and business churn rate, which can surface signals of an unstable environment or indicate economic maturity. Submodule 2, Formation and Industry Statistics. The second submodule mirrors the formation and county statistics view, but offers a view of the data at the state level by industry. So we can select, let's go ahead and select accommodation and food services, apply filters. Now the charts reflect data just for that industry. If we selected accommodation and administrative, apply filters, then we're looking at data for those 2 industries together. One chart I want to highlight here is the net business growth. This shows you the net effect of new business formations and closures over time. It indicates whether the business base is becoming more or less fertile ground for economic development investment. This is useful when thinking about policy decisions or economic competitiveness. The third submodule covers business survival. Track businesses that close within a year, 1 to 3 years, and 3 to 5 years versus the share still operating after 5 years. This chart is helpful at assessing whether the environment supports durable business growth over time. The business closures per establishment chart is a rate of business closures relative to total establishments each year. This indicates how frequently the existing business base is turning over. That's a key measure of ecosystem stability. Together, these charts provide context to help you make a more complete argument to policymakers. Everything that works in the other modules works here too. Filters apply across each entire submodule. So if we change the dates here, let's go back a little further. Now we've updated, we're seeing back to 2020, 2013. The Generate AI Insights button produces a plain language summary based on your configured selections. And any chart can be shared or embedded directly into your website, a report, or a blog post, with your filters visible so your audience knows exactly how the data was configured. So that's a look at the Business applications, formation, and survival modules. Modules are available a la carte or in bundles, so organizations can start with what's most relevant and expand from there. What makes this different isn't that this data hasn't existed before. Most of it comes from federal sources. What's different is that it's normalized, it's visual, it's filterable, and it's shareable. You're not handing someone a spreadsheet or a static PDF. You're giving them a live, embeddable chart that tells a specific story to a specific audience. This is a communications tool as much as it is a research tool. The goal is to get you from data to published narrative in minutes, whether that's a legislative briefing, an annual report, a member spotlight, or a press release. No exports, no reformatting, no lag between the insight and the story. If you want to go deeper on any of the modules or talk through how this would fit your specific use case, reach out to us at